Hi everyone. We have the 17th class for algebra. We want to solve this equation. We want to find the value of x if we have this. The equation says 2x plus 1 over 3 minus x minus 4 over 2 equals to 5x over 6. First of all, we have an equal to sign, and that is the reason it is labeled an equation. The highest power of the variable is 1. That is the reason it is called linear. Okay, so if we want to find the value of x here, we want to solve for x, we want to solve the equation, there are several things we need to consider. First of all, how many terms do we have on both sides? If it is one term equals to one term, and there is at least one fraction, then we can do what we call cross multiplication. If it is an equation, if it is one term equals to one term, if there is at least one fraction, then you can perform what we call cross multiplication. If any of these one, in fact, it has to be an equation before you think of cross multiplication. So I wouldn't have even written that one. If it is one term equals to one term, but there is no fraction, no cross multiplication. If there is at least one fraction, but not one term equals to one term, no cross multiplication. Yes, there are even three fractions. One, two, three fractions. Is it one term equals to one term? On the right hand side, one term. On the left hand side, there are two terms separated by a minus. The first video I did for algebra, I discussed terms, a lot of things. So here we cannot cross multiply. So since we cannot cross multiply, what do? We find the LCM. We find what? The LCM. The LCM of 3, 2, and 6 is the lowest number that can divide 6, divide 2, and divide 3 without a remainder. That is the meaning of LCM. LCM, lowest common multiples, because multiples are infinite. Multiples are infinite, they do not end. We don't know the last multiple of every number. So therefore, LCM, we need the lowest common multiple, the lowest number that can divide 3, 2, and 6. Someone can say, well, it is 12. If you use 12 and solve this problem, you can get the answer, because 12 can divide 3, it will give you 4, no remainder. 12, it will divide 2, 6, no remainder. 12 will divide 6, 2, no remainder. But what if another student uses 36? The one that uses 36 will get the same answer as the one that uses what? 12. What if student C uses 72? He will also get the same answer. But the higher the common multiple, the higher the numbers are going to be transformed. So the reason mathematics we usually consider the lowest of them, and the lowest of them is 6. 6 is the lowest number that can divide 3, 2, and 6 without a remainder. All right. So the LCM is 6. With this LCM as 6, we use it to multiply every term, since we cannot perform cross multiplication. So the LCM is 6. It multiplies this term, 2x plus 1 over 3 minus the LCM is 6 multiplied by x minus 4 over 2 equal to the LCM is 6 multiplied by 5x over 6. Now this 6 takes away this. 2 into itself is 1, into 6 is 3. 3 into itself is 1, into 6 is 2. So we have here 2 multiplied by 2x plus 1. We don't write 1 as a denominator. minus 3. What remains is x minus 4, x minus 4. And here is 5x. So now this one multiplies every term in the bracket, but it doesn't affect what comes after the bracket. So 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 1 is 2. Minus 3 multiplies everything we have in the bracket, but it doesn't affect whatever we have after or outside the bracket. Minus 3 times x minus 3x. Minus 3 times minus 4 plus 12, which is equal to 5x. So what do we do now? We collect like terms, meaning terms of the same variables, terms of the same powers. So 4x minus 3x, 5. They are of the same form. They have the same variable x. They have the same powers 1. So these are like terms. So we say 4x, this one minus 3x. This one is on the right hand side of the equal to sign. So bringing it to the left hand side, this sign has to change. This one is a plus, so we say minus 5x. So now we say equal to. Those without x, we send them to the right hand side. The 2 and the 12. So when this one goes to the other side, minus 2. When this plus 12 goes to the other side, minus 12. I hope it is understood. 4x minus 3x, 1x. 1x minus 5x minus 4x. I hope that one is good. Minus 4x. Now, minus 2 minus 12 is minus 14. But we need x. Now, when you need x, ask yourself, what is in front of x is minus 4. So we divide both sides minus 4. Minus 4. If you always see teachers divide both sides by a number, you need to understand that you can only divide both sides when two cases are applied. When two conditions are satisfied. Okay. One term equals to one term. Yes. Then two, the value you want to find, it has a coefficient which is not 1. If the coefficient is not 1, then you can do so. But if the coefficient is 1, for example, you have x equal to minus 5. You don't need to divide both sides because this is already x. So we divide both sides by minus 4. This goes with this. This goes with this. We are left with x. This goes with this. 2 into 4 is 2. 2 into 14 is 7. Then 2 into 7 is 3. Remainder 1 over 2. So this is the value of x. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to follow, like, share, and comment. See you in my next video.